our baths at home weren't that great. It was a tub out in the summer house every Saturday night, and three of us had to take turns getting in there. My sister was always first, my sister Susie, and then by the time Dave and I got in there, it was pretty scruffy. But I kind of remember all that as a good time in my life. I mean, in a sense, we were kind of poor, but we didn't know it. You know, we thought we were rich because we had all we needed. After high school, the Korean conflict was on, and everybody was going to be drafted, or so to speak. And when I was in Korea, I know I prayed to the Lord. I said, just kind of get me through this year, Lord, and I'll follow you. And I've never forgotten that, and I hope that I've committed to doing that. When I was home on leave, I met my wife. Somehow we kind of hit it right off to start with. I took a big picture back with me, and I think I was in love at that time, and I knew who I was going to try to marry. April the 3rd in 1954, we were married. We used to cook a lot together. Come Thanksgiving or any holiday, it was pie baking time for us, and Joanne and I would be in the kitchen there for a day almost, and we'd have pies lined up around there. It was unbelievable. She would take pictures of them every once in a while. She wouldn't let anybody cut them but me, because she didn't want anybody messing her pies up. She liked them pieces to come out perfect. But anyway, it was fun. It was fun. My wife and I had a big time doing that. It was part of our joy of raising kids and having outings and cookouts with them, you know, special times. Marriage is a give and take thing. That's the first thing you got to realize. You don't get everything you want in life, and it's not necessary. What you give is more important. And if you listen, you can get into the depth of a person, and they can get confidence in you then that they'll confide in you. I just decided to put my family first. And I think that's what you have to do if you want your kids to respect you and love you and be a good, caring family. I'm not a great philosopher or anything, but I just love this fact that give more than you get. Do that, and you won't be sorry. I worked for the pottery for 41 years. I not only made good friends, but I was able to help nearly every department over there to establish and do things. That was a pretty significant part of my life there. I mean, when I left there, I left with joy, and there was a Billy Graham program on, and that's when my heart opened to Jesus. I don't know, I just had more of a love and a more compassion through hardships and whatever, you know. I trust in God. As I recall, when my wife passed away, it was in the hospital, and we knew it was coming. Years and years ago, I remembered I recited the Lord's Prayer, and so I done that as a prayer over her before she passed away, and the kids were all there, and we held hands, and we saw her go then, and I think we accepted that pretty well, that we knew she was going to go to heaven. My wife accepted the fact that she's not with me any longer, and I have no desire to have anybody else at this point in time. You don't need an 86-year-old guy, you know. I'm over the hill. I've still got a few good years in me. That's why I'm getting that knee fixed. I'm one heck of a cookie baker. And I don't want that to be in my obituary or anything. Hey, this guy could make fantastic potato salad, macaroni salad, and he was one heck of a cookie baker, but he's gone now, so we're going to have to start doing that ourselves. That's one thing I would like to tell my kids, that I love them, my grandkids, my great-grandkids, and I love them dearly and truly, and I'm just so blessed to have them as a family. Yeah. I just hope that they all think seriously about accepting the Lord as their Savior and leading our life for Him and putting our trust in Him. And through the hard times, through the good times, give thanks for all things. if you go to church, it don't necessarily mean you're going to go to heaven. God has given us this free gift to go to heaven, and that's through our Lord Jesus Christ. And we've had so many, many blessings, more blessings than hardships. And I can't thank the Lord enough for what he's done for me as a person. My time is maybe not too far away, but I still look forward to the years I have, and I'm going to spend it joyfully. My name is Put Edmondson. That's what I'm called. I'm leaving this legacy to my family and children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren. I hope they get some good out of it, and they see the love that I had for them.